Hi, my name is Sean Mabry. I'm a writer, and today I wanted to tell you about the one test that really matters for any artist when it comes to deciding when your work is ready, when it's finished, when it's time to send it out into the world. There's really only one test that matters, and it comes in the form of a question, something that I do ask myself basically anytime I sit down to write something, and especially when I'm about to send something out to be published or to be considered. The question I ask myself is, does this story have a chance to be somebody's favorite? And this is a very, very, very different question than asking yourself, is this the best story? And feel free, obviously, to plug in your particular art form here. Song, movie, documentary, poem. It applies across the board. Because when you start asking about best, you've gotten into a game that doesn't reflect reality. You've gotten into this game of trying to meet an external standard which is fixed and unchanging and objective. And no such standard exists in any of the arts. And even if it did, it's not going to do you a lot of good, because people respond to things that are not perfect. People respond to things that are not the best. People cherish things, form communities around things that are actually deeply flawed. And the minor version of this, which I know this is the specific question I had to get out of my head because it was taking me nowhere. Am I doing it right? Again, right according to whom? If the question is, am I doing it right? The answer is always going to be no. Because all it takes is one person to say, no, you're not doing it right. I have this complex set of rules I've created for this medium, and you've broken them. So don't play that game. It's not a fun game. There's no prize at the end if you win. Ask yourself, does this thing that I'm creating, does it have the chance to be somebody's favorite? Because the funny thing about favorites is that it's pure alchemy, in terms of determining what your favorite is. If I asked you right now to name your favorite book or your favorite movie and explain to me why it's your favorite, that would be pure guesswork and really wouldn't answer the question. Because you can maybe explain why you like it now, why you like it after you've thought about it, after you've had time to digest it, after it's been rattling around in your brain for a while, but that's not the reason why you fell in love with it. That's not the reason why it became your favorite. That, like I said, is pure alchemy. And to me, that is the very essence of what makes art so exciting, is that we can't know where the favorite's going to come from. But I think we can have an intuition. I think, speaking personally, I know something has a chance to be someone else's favorite when I care about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be my favorite of my stories. My favorites tend to be the really weird ones that most people can't understand, but I can tell you what I have never seen happen in my own work. I've never seen something that I finished perfunctorily, something that I got done just to get done, that didn't have my heart in it. I've never seen anyone ever say, that one's my favorite. What I have seen is people pick out many different favorites, but each one is something I can remember loving while I created it. So ask yourself that question, and it's always, if the first most important word in that question is favorite, the second most important word is chance, because it's always a chance. You can't guarantee it. But if you do it enough, if you keep doing it, if you keep creating things that could be someone's favorite, by law of averages, one of them will be. There's enough people out there, if you put enough art out there, someone's going to find it, and it's going to be their favorite. And, honestly, as far as building a career and a following, That's it. That's the process. It's not about getting a crowd. It's about doing that exact process. It's about creating somebody's favorite over and over and over and over again. So ask yourself, does this have a chance to be somebody's favorite? As always, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and do let me know if this test is working for you. Because even I could be wrong here. Even this video could be failing the test for some of you. But I suspect for at least one of you, it'll pass. Thank you as always for watching. Have a great day.